Time to delve into the latest in the world of motorsport. My two favorite gents in the whole wide world, Gav and Ciro, are here, looking very excited this morning. I'm guessing you've got a little supercar. You've got a supercar there for me, hey?
Well, we've got something to show you. So, morning, Graham. I'm guessing by the last couple of cars that Lamborghini's made, I think their board consists of Willy Wonka, an oil sheik, a 7-year-old called Kevin, and 10 mad Italians.
Absolutely.
I mean, just wait till you see this thing.
I mean, this is absolutely unbelievable. And I must just reiterate that this is not a computer rendering.
Yes.
This is an actual car that they made in the flesh. This was to celebrate Lamborghini's 50th birthday. They grow up so fast. And they've called it, and it's called the Egoista, which
Oh God, come on. Can we say midlife crisis? Is this Lamborghini's midlife crisis?
Yeah, exactly. That's actually a really good point.
Put it in a gun and shoot it. What is that?
That thing has no doors.
No doors.
That glass cockpit there that comes off in one piece, and to get out the car, they actually describe this in the press release. You have to sit on the side of it. There we go. Dislocate the steering wheel. Sit on the side where it says step here.
Step here,
and
like a fighter
swing
jet.
your legs over the side. That's how you get out of that.
Could you run and jump and do it?
The only people who can afford that aren't going to be able to swing their legs over anything.
Do you shoot stuff? What's with the bullseye grill?
That's for targeting the car you're about to overtake and then blowing it into pieces. That is the most insane car I've ever seen.
But you know this is going to start a new trend of guys dressing up like Batman and being stopped by cops speeding.
But I think Ciro made a good point earlier. He said, I think it's one of Lamborghini's biggest revenue streams is bedroom posters. So
yes.
I think that's where they're going to make most of their money on this.
Yeah, massive bedroom poster industry.
No, look, it's impressive. We'll give it their due. I mean, that is.
But let's go over to Germany where they do things more sensibly.
Yes.
Now, every decade or so, they bring out a car that the whole of the world of motoring has to take notice of, because this will become the benchmark by which all other cars are matched for at least the next 7 years.
Yeah. Now
Say it again. Come on.
So this is the brand new S-Class. It debuted this week, actually. These pictures are very, very fresh
Wednesday night, yeah.
Wednesday night. And, you know, it must be incredibly hard being a Mercedes engineer, because every 7 or 10 years or so, you have to come up with a car that is packed full of world-first features. It's got to be exhausting.
Absolutely. Now, what Mercedes said about this, they want this to be like a business jet and a centre of well-being.
Is that actually in the press release?
That's in the press release. So I assume you can realign your chakras, have an awful meal, and sit next to a banker from Brussels, and while doing the yoga.
He's doing a bit of yoga. He's doing dog greets rising sun. I can see that.
Exactly. And now, Ciro, you'll be very glad to hear this. This has new massage seats.
Oh, that is such good news. You know, I know this is such a first-world problem, but the only car maker that gets massage seats right is Mercedes, and now they've got more massage options.
They've got better ones. They're calling this the energizing massage seat.
Lazy boy.
It is based on the hot stone principle.
What the hell is the hot stone
Well, I think
principle?
it's, you know, whenever you see a leaflet for a wellness spa, they always have that picture of the woman lying down with those stones going along her back. I can only imagine
that those stones are hot.
Yeah, exactly. So
those seats, they really do recline.
And it's also, I mean, that's the full recline seat. It's also it's the first car to have only LED lights on the interior, so no light bulbs on the interior. And it also has different adjustable fragrancing. So if you're really bored of that new Mercedes leather smell, I assume you can change it to cinnamon or freshly cut lawn or whatever you prefer.
A bit of bamboo.
Yeah,
this looks like the kind of car you could spend a weekend without actually having to get out.
Now, the most remarkable thing about this new Mercedes-Benz is it's all in the engine department. They're going to bring out one called the S500 plug-in hybrid, which is going to do less than 4 litres per 100 kilometres.
That is incredible.
Which is mind-blowing for a car that big and that...
With that much power,
exactly.
Yeah.
So
price tag, gentlemen, price tag.
We don't know yet. It'll only be in South Africa later, much later this year or early next year.
Yep,
so,
Incidentally, do you know what that Lambo costs?
The Lambo,
it's a one-off, so...
You know, they made of the Veneno, they made 3 of them, and each one sold for 3 million euros. So I think about that, Mark. That's about
I think probably more,
a little bit more than
Absolutely.
that.
Okay, now, on the other end of that spectrum, you have joined the list of people who've been to India. It seems that everyone in the studio has
What an
been to India.
illustrious list to join.
But what a treat to be flown over by Ford. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was very, very good of them. So we went to Mumbai and Goa to have a look at the brand new Ford EcoBoost, which is kind of like a Fiesta that's gone on a very successful gym program. And if you are in the market for a Fiesta, I would say wait a little bit, because this will be here in Q3, which I think is about August. I don't know how the year works in Qs, but and it'll be sort of similarly priced to a Fiesta actually. And for me, it's a no-brainer. It's so much more practical. It's got a great ride. There's a lot of features in there that come as standard that you won't get on other cars. And I actually got to drive in India.
Which,
Cool.
And,
can't imagine.
and
luck, yeah.
I shot a little clip which the Espresso wizards downstairs have managed to put together for us.
Cool. Let's take a look.
Let's have a look.
Right, so I started this trip with the intention of driving and making a film while driving, but I chose life. This seems to be some sort of scooter convention happening on our left here. Some sort of scooter society, perhaps. And this is 3 people on a scooter. This place is nuts. Nobody tells you where they're going. Nobody indicates. People just go into oncoming traffic. We are now on what is called a highway, although that was a speed bump, so that's a bit curious. But we were told in the safety briefing that when you drive in town, you do 40, and when you drive on the highway, you do 60. But then we were also told that we will never see a policeman controlling that speed. You kind of do the speed that's possible, really. Whoa, that was close. Alright, if you ever thought public transport or private transport in South Africa was dangerous, you have not seen anything. This is a woman sitting sideways on a scooter, holding a young boy, and she's got a little girl between her and the driver. That was mental.
Oh, incredible stuff, man. That was a little bit harrowing, not so much for the driver, but seeing everyone on the back of those bikes.
You know, I saw things in India. I saw a school bus overtake 2 petrol tankers on a blind corner up a hill. And if I hadn't seen that with my own eyes, I would never have believed it.
You're our own ice road trucker, man. I love it. Guys, thank you so much. A wonderful little expose. Of course, we can pick up the conversation. Overdrive TV, at Overdrive TV on Twitter. Yes?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thanks, everyone.
All right, the bake-offs continue. I understand that there is a doctor in the house. Time to meet a very proud new addition to the team. That's all on the way. After a quick break, we'll see you on the other side.
With a range of quality products guaranteed nationally, you will always find there's so much more to Midas.